Making a pass down the inside, getting past Catherine Legg. On board with Willpower, second places in the early stages here in Edmonton. On board with Team Australia, the Aussie Vineyards car of Willpower, running in second place. He's lost that lead at the very start. And we heard from Derek Walker perhaps why that happened, and who through this very tricky part of the course at turns 11 and 12, James.
Yeah, here we are, we're rocketing up the back section of the track here. This is that very fast chicane I was talking about. Look at the hands, look at the bumps that the drivers have to go through. The camera really does not do it justice. You cross back across the track now, heading down into the first corner. It's a long entry, you're turning for quite a while, and it's just one corner of a very technical, very physically demanding racetrack here in Edmonton.
So on board still with Willpower, he's chasing Sebastian Bourdais. Did Sebastian make a little bit of a mistake down there? It looked like he got a little bit closer going into turn 7. These corners here, just quicker and quicker and quicker, leading onto this back straight.
They do get progressively quicker and progressively bumpier, which makes it all the more difficult. Now this is the turn 10 corner we're heading into, just to give you a perspective on the track here. And this is this is the important corner to get a good run off of. This is 11 and 12. You carry a lot of speed in here, try and keep the minimum up, and then back to power as early and as hard as you can, because it's essentially flat out from here now all the way down to the first corner. But just watch the bumps again through this section. You can see it, you can hear it even. You can hear the car bottoming out, and you have to be very careful about how low you set this car up, because of course ride heights being a very key setup point on these DP01 chassis. So through the quick 2-3 chicane, back again across the track for turn 4, bit of a compression, very quick. This is a very physically tough part of this track, and because it's so busy, you've got 9 corners pretty much consecutive without a straightaway to rest yourself. And with the kind of downforce that these Champcars produce, that is incredibly physically demanding, and they have to do that for an hour and 45 minutes straight. And let me tell you, Jeremy, that is no mean feat.
It certainly is not. It's a real challenge, this racetrack, and it's one that the drivers really enjoy. So we've got 9 laps in the books, long way to go in the Rexall Grand Prix of Edmonton. A special welcome to our viewers across Canada on the Global Network. Jeremy Shaw here with James Hinchcliffe in the early stages of the Rexall Grand Prix of Edmonton. Rexall Speedway at the city centre airport, just a few miles away from the downtown area. Good crowd on hand, perfect weather conditions we've had all weekend. Although right now, James, a little bit of cloud cover.
A little bit of cloud cover, but I really don't think that's going to affect the race. You know, if anything, with the clouds going on, it's been a very hot weekend here in Edmonton. And when the sun's out and the track temperature raises, you tend to get a little bit of a greasy racetrack. The rubber that's been laid down through the course